Alright guys, I'm a huge Weird Al fan. Don't know if you could tell. Would you look at all that stuff? And it really grinds my gears when people tell me all Al does is rip off other people's songs.
What's this song a parody of?
It's not.
Well, what do you mean? It's Weird Al. All Al does is make fun of other people's songs.
But my point to all of this is, there is much more to Weird Al Yankovic than just his song parodies, or his music for that matter. This guy has made his own movie, he's had his own Saturday morning kids show, directed music videos for other artists. My personal favorite is Ben Folds. And he's also a New York Times bestseller for his children's books. And I'm just scratching the surface here. But the parts of Al's career that resonates the most with me is his theatrical live shows and his old TV specials. Remember when MTV used to actually play music videos? Well, from 1984 through 1999, Al used to hack the MTV airwaves with his pirate satellite broadcasting transmitter and play all the videos that he wanted to watch. He also did a bunch of sketch comedy bits, SNL, you're missing out, and even did totally legit celebrity interviews. He called it Al TV. The last two from 2003 and 2006 were on VH1, rendering the title of Al TV a little bit off, but whatever. And back in the 90s, Al even snuck into the station of MuchMusic. Remember Canada's MTV equivalent? And took that over. This time, calling it Al Music. Like on MTV, it's Al TV. MuchMusic is Al Music. Shut up! They get it! And the specials went over so well that in 2018, on stage in Toronto, where MuchMusic used to be based out of, Al looked back on his experience in Canada and at MuchMusic quite fondly.
It's so great to be back here. This really is one of my very favorite cities in the whole world. I spent a lot of time here in the 90s, every time I did one of those MuchMusic specials.
And I should also say that growing up, that these specials were kind of the inspiration for me to pick up a camera in the first place. So let's time travel back to 1996 and revisit my favorite of the three Al Music specials, cleverly titled Al Music number 3.
You got a problem with that?
Instead of taking over the airwaves like he does in Al TV,
Can I get something to drink, please?
he poisons the existing host with sulfuric acid.
Always try to be really specific when you ask for things. I'm sure we're all really going to miss, this guy on the floor here. Let's try not to dwell on the past.
Dark humor. Next up is Daily RSVP,
Requested songs for video play.
where Al takes requests from fans writing in.
Got a letter here from, some idiot. Dear, do you think you can play Buddy Holly by Weezer? No, they suck.
Weezer denied him permission to use the song Buddy Holly in his polka medley. Al and Weezer must have patched things up by 2018 because he appeared in the Africa video. Next, another fan requests Natalie Richard in a pink tutu doing a little pirate jig. Al points out his very subtle cameo appearance in the Friends of P video by The Rentals, and the totally legit Runaway Train music video by Soul Asylum leaves Al sobbing. I'm positive if I play these videos with sound, I get copyright claimed, and unfortunately I'm gonna have to breeze over a few more things like this. Then Al gets a long, heartfelt letter from a fan saying her little brother was in a terrible accident leaving him in a coma, and that his two favorite singers are Weird Al Yankovic and Whitney Houston. She requests if Al were to play Greatest Love of All by Whitney Houston, that her little brother would snap out of his coma and they could be a real family again.
Well, you know I would, but we're kind of running short on time.
He's got a show to do here.
Carl Dittmar. Dear Al, I've got a life-size picture of you tattooed on my body. Now everybody thinks I'm you.
I don't think that was Carl Dittmar. I think that was my friend Dave Rossi over at Dave and Ethan's 2000-inch Weird Al podcast.
Seriously, the whole podcast is about Weird Al.
I'm pretty sure that was a letter from the future, the year 2036 to be exact. Goals, Dave.
Well, that's the end of RSVP.
And next, we arrive at more pressing issues. I wish I had a set like that I could climb around on in my videos. Anyway, it's time for... Ask Al. Al shows off his t-shirt he received at the Grammys. Oh, he's flexing. Al then previews the unreleased album, Beatles Anthology number 17, and plays the riveting track, Ringo Getting Ready for the Ed Sullivan Show.
He's shaving. Ringo shaving. Oh, he's gonna hum something here, like... Wow, isn't that great?
Al continues flexing, stating he's close personal friends with Paul McCartney and was able to secure an interview with him. It's something you have to see for yourself. I'll put a link below to this special so you can see for yourself.
You
sound like a broken record.
Moving forward, WeirdAl.com, Al's official website, has a very easy to remember URL name. Even if you're one of those people who spell it wired instead of weird, fools. It'll still send you to the right place. But back in 1996, things weren't so easy going.
Okay, you ready? You ready? There you go.
Got it. But the MuchMusic website was way ahead of its time, even by today's standards.
Hmm. I'm sorry.
Obviously, they clean up, everything's fine, and who appears next, to put it bluntly, is the real star of the show, Harvey the Wonder Hamster, who is a professionally trained stunt hamster, this time training for the Hamster Olympics.
Okay, Harvey, here we go. It's time for your daily workout. You ready? Go, go, go! Go, Harvey, go! Oh, goodbye. I'm so proud of you.
It's fake, guys. Relax.
Time to hit the showers.
Next up is Al's interview with Billy Joel. Again, you'll just have to see for yourself. One thing I should mention about this special is he's promoting his Bad Hair Day album, and one of the songs has a YouTube parody called Cavity Search, parody of Hold Me, Kiss Me, Thrill Me, Kill Me. I think that's right. Anyway, he takes U2's video and dubs his song over it, and it segues into a video of someone getting a wisdom tooth pulled. It's pretty gross. Al is watching this, and he excitedly rips his own wisdom tooth out.
Wow, look at that!
Dark humor. Next, Al explains the then state-of-the-art Billy Joe hair color wheel. 90s obsessions. He then discusses Mariah Carey's current new album, Music Only Dogs Can Hear.
You know, personally, I can't hear that much above 20,000 hertz. My neighbor's dog seems to like it, though.
Remember that one? Timeless. And I'm sorry to do this, but I'm going to breeze through the next 20 minutes of the special because it's either celebrity interviews or music videos that I can't show, music copyright claims, just playing the YouTube game. So next is the Mariah Carey interview, a riveting, emotional performance of Since You've Been Gone, the music video for Ironic by Alanis Morissette with Al, the interview where Al exposes the real Robert Plant, and of course, some not fake at all tour dates. And there was also a nutrition break for one of Al's favorite snacks.
Here's one of my favorite recipes. Cheetos, soy milk, and Vaseline on rye bread.
Ah, yes, the cure for indigestion. The next few minutes are my favorite parts of the special. I question my own sanity because, well, dark humor. In an Ask Al, someone asks him to retrieve a quarter he dropped right outside the MuchMusic studios.
Or was it Ow! Can we move the car now?
Next, Al is asked the proper way to hail a cab.
Taxi! Taxi!
But some rude hooligan tries to take the cab from him, and, well...
You asked for it, man!
But... dark humor. This guy, though. And the joke continues as he's just casually walking down the street, setting up the Madonna interview. And then, the biggest, most disturbing conspiracy theory of the 90s, brought to our attention by none other than the legendary Norm Macdonald.
The FBI released this sketch of the man known as the Unabomber this week, and authorities immediately issued an arrest warrant for Weird Al Yankovic.
It was a sad day to be a Weird Al fan. Discovering one of your heroes was a low-life terrorist, taking innocent lives for his own pleasure. I can barely show my face in public. I can still hear all their taunting. Hey, Jared, but your best friend Al gonna blow up our neighborhood. You miserable, worthless hunk of slime. But I got over it pretty quickly.
So I ain't holding nothing back, and once again I got 5 on the 20 sack.
And then Al goes gaga over his request to play popular pop songs polka style.
Polka style! Polka, polka, polka!
Too much coffee, Al? Well, be careful. You'll give yourself a paper cut.
Ow!
Just give myself a really bad paper cut.
Dark humor. Next, Al shows the completely uncensored version of a scene in his Amish Paradise video.
Yeah, see, it's an early headshot of Steve Anthony.
And reveals to us his real name.
My real, actual name is Al!
Al!
No. I don't think the Midnight Star will lie to us about this.
I'll see, it says it on my driver's license. My name's Al. My real name's Al.
Come on, Al. Give us the real dirt.
My name is Xanthrox. I come from a distant galaxy in search of stupid life forms.
What? That's not what it says.
Do not try to resist, puny Earthling.
Okay.
Our powers are beyond your comprehension.
Yeah, can we wrap this up? Kind of in the middle of something. Right. Okay, well, next up, Xanthrox prepares the audience for his upcoming leg of the Bad Hair Tour up in Canada by showing highlights of his Road Report series that he did for MuchMusic back in 1995. And I'm going to skip these sections altogether. I know, I'm skipping a lot, because it's just the highlight reel of a much larger series. And spoiler alert, it's another video for another time. Well, Al interviews Mick Jagger and Keith Richards, and the Keith Richards interview is one of my favorites. Yeah, you have to look that one up. It's hilarious. Al wraps the show up with Harvey, and it was definitely one for the record books. And again, I know I breezed through a lot of this special. Some of it I obviously couldn't show much of because of music copyright, which really sucks because one of the highlights is Al overdubbing ridiculous commentary over other people's videos, and some he actually superimposes himself in the video like he was there all along. And another reminder, there is a link to the full special in the description. And the reason I decided not to really cover the celebrity interviews is because of all the things from these specials, that's the most well-known thing that he does. And I wanted to shed some light on the special's deeper gems. And if I cover more of these specials, expect those to get the same treatment. Having said that, if you liked what you saw here, thumbs up, hit subscribe. Yeah, I'm done here.